Today we're looking at Business Accountz Professional. This has all the features of the basic version, plus customer management, including quotations, estimates, invoicing and statements. We're looking here at the invoice designer. If I scale it down, you can see we're actually looking at a complete finished document. Of course, there's one thing missing, and that's a logo. On the left-hand side are some tools. We'll click on the image tool, click on the document. Let's pick a particular logo, and there it is. We can drag that logo wherever we like. We can rescale it. We can position it exactly. You'll see that if an item is highlighted in the document, then its attributes appear on the right. So if I were to go and highlight the table below, you can see that now we've got many more attributes. So we can change everything on this, including, say, the color of the header here, the width, the columns, everything. The entire document can be made to suit your business. What I'm going to do now is have a look at the customer database. As you know, with Accountz software, if you've seen other videos, almost everything is a single click to get anywhere, which makes it very fast and very easy to learn. We're in the customer records section. We're going to add a new customer. We click on one button. That's it. There's a new customer record waiting for us to fill in. So let's add a new customer here. The great thing about Accountz is that you can choose to go where you like whenever you want. Everything is saved for you automatically. There's no save buttons, it just does it. Automatic backups are made as well, of course. So we have Alice Jones entered here. We click on the I for invoice button. This will enable us to make a new invoice for Alice. This uses the template that we just set up. In fact, we can create as many templates as we like and use other ones. When we add a new invoice to here, this will show up right throughout the whole system. What I'm going to do is go back to Alice's record here, fill in a few more details. I'm also going to specify which accounts will be affected whenever we create an invoice. For example, suppose we do consultancy work for Alice Jones. We can say that the default account for her is consultancy, and supposing they're all on credit, therefore they're unpaid. We'll therefore make the default to account unpaid invoices. It's very simple. Once you have this, it saves you a lot of work in the future. So again, we could go and produce a new invoice. Let's add a new transaction. The date can be today, it can be any date you like. We can add long descriptions by pressing Shift-Enter, and there are keyboard shortcuts for every aspect of business accounts. You can add more paragraphs to the same transaction. That means you can have descriptions as long as you like. You're not restricted to just a single line. Let's type in the amount. Suppose we quoted her £500 for this job plus VAT. There it is, it's all worked out for you. We can go and check that invoice out. There's the full amount. If we were now to go and look in our sales transactions, this is where all of these transactions end up. So this is every sale you've ever made in one view, and it's all editable. You can see that this particular transaction was made from a document. When you see that sign, you can double click on it. That goes and retrieves the document, and you can go and edit it. Now that flow has gone right through to your chart of accounts. Our sales have gone up. Here's consultancy here. Let's double click on that, and we can now have a view of our consultancy work. And here, bottom line, this is the invoice we've just done. Everything's updated. Bank, unpaid invoices, the lot. As usual, you want to see the VAT return, one click, and there it is. You can see down here, here's the current invoice we've just made. So you've been looking at Business Accountz Professional. If you require purchase ordering, advanced supplier management, that sort of thing, then check out Business Accountz Enterprise.